Good morning, Alistair.
Good morning, Richard.
At our
Yeah,
last meeting of Olive, which has now become Mahoy, you introduced this paper to us. What's liturgy got to do with it? I'm holding it up here, but I wonder, please, if you'd introduce the author and some of the main points to give us a taste of what the paper is about, Alistair. Thanks.
right. John Van De Laar is a South African. He's been brought up through, I think, independent Pentecostal fellowships initially, and then found the liturgical Methodist tradition suited who he was.
Mhm.
Um, but um, uh, along with that, he's had a sort of critical viewpoint. He for a long time he had a website called Sacred Eyes.
Sacrifice. Mm.
Yeah, and that used to have um, daily and weekly reflections, prayers, some liturgies. Um, but now he's active on Substack. Um,
Mm.
and he says, my name is John. I've been helping churches and individuals to find their best lives through intentional spiritual practices for 4 decades. As a writer, musician, theologian, and liturgist,
Mm.
I've had years of learning and creativity to help you craft a worship practice and a life that is deep and inspiring. So,
Yeah. Well, he
um,
certainly writes about liturgy here, but he broadens
oh
the
yes,
idea of liturgy, doesn't he?
yes, a- and I think the thing that grabbed me was really at the end, as a South African observing the American um, experiment with Trump. Um, he's come up saying we need a new liturgy. Trump captured a distorting co-opted and distorted the public Christian liturgies,
Mm.
and then fed them back to his MAGA believers, um, who embraced them, and that's where that he sees that the Democrats and also the churches in the States have basically given up the Christian liturgical practice. He said the Democrats only had a liturgy that spoke to the converted. Um, and so with that ending, um, I then got drawn back to the beginning, where it gives some broader outline about the way we organise society,
Mm.
uh, and halfway through, um, talks about what liturgy really does. Um, and he describes the liturgies of our spirituality. And he says um, there are overt ones and on unobserved ones that we're unaware of. Describing going shopping in a supermarket mall,
Right.
uh, as that we've got little rituals that we either all do or some of us do,
Mm.
um, which help. Yeah, and part of it is that the liturgies help social cohesion because we're doing something all together.
Yeah, Alistair,
Um,
can I ask you, please, has he taken liturgy in this paper appears to, it sounds as though it means something wider than a formal church service within an
yes,
ecclesiastical setting. So by liturgy, we're talking about something in outside the church, almost become patterns of behavior or
yes,
rituals.
Yes.
rituals of a certain sort.
Well, the way he talks about liturgy, first of all, tells a story that captures the heart.
All right. Hmm.
Um, and so from our Christian practice, or if we look across to say the Jewish Passover, there is a story that is told which we give our assent to. We say,
Mhm.
yes, this is
Mhm.
who we are. The second thing is
Right.
it gives us a vocab um, to talk about this, which shapes our thinking.
Right.
Um,
Oh, that's good. Maybe that's a good place to leave it and invite our viewers and listeners and interested folk. Did you want to add any more points?
yes, I did, because it set me, what are our Kiwi public rituals?
Right.
Anzac Day is one. Um, some of our rugby matches have that, and observing the recent two derbies between the Phoenix and Auckland FC, um, they've already developed a kind of way of coming together,
Mm.
which is capturing the hearts of certainly the Phoenix supporters and the AFC supporters,
Mm.
so that they can interact and yes, do the. I don't think they've got into the British habit of rioting,
No.
but they've got their chance, and they're, when the ref does something good, when the ref does something bad, and when the player does something good, yeah. So
Right.
that we can do that. Now I took a copy of his Substack. This one, um, he John provides one free one a month,
Oh, yeah.
and encourages us to subscribe so that we can. He's actually up to number 4
Right.
of the series.
Mm.
Um, so I'd encourage you to go looking for John Van De Laar,
Mm.
Laar,
Good.
on Substack. Mm,
Thank you, Alistair.
right.